What's going on, people, and welcome back to another FPL video. Final team selection for game week 8. Let's get into it. I'm going with a 3-4-3. 3 at the back, 4 in the midfield, 3 up top. In goal, I'm going to go with Flecken for Brentford, away to Manchester United, but I feel like Brentford will probably win, so I feel like he's got the better fixtures of the two keepers I've got. Henderson is my other keeper. For Palace, away to Forest. I think that'll be a tricky one for Palace, how Forest are playing at the moment, so I think Flecken's got the better fixture, so Flecken is in goal for me. 3 at the back, then I've got Robertson for Liverpool, Saliba for Arsenal, and Lewis for Man City. Saliba and Lewis away, Robertson at home against Chelsea. I think Liverpool will edge that, so I'm happy to have Robertson there. Hopefully you can get a return of an assist maybe. Saliba away to Bournemouth, I expect Arsenal to win, possibly get a clean sheet. And Lewis away to Wolves, not always guaranteed to play, but I expect him to feature at some point, and I think City will win that. So they're the 3 at the back I'm going with. 4 in midfield, I've got Semenyo for Bournemouth, Adama Traore for Fulham against Aston Villa, Cole Palmer away to Liverpool for Chelsea, and Mbeumo for Brentford away to Manchester United. So I think Mbeumo, the fixture suits him really well against United. Brentford are a very underrated team in my opinion. United are a mess. He's on a lot of set pieces, and I think that he could do well in this game. So for that reason, I've actually put the captain's armband on him for this week, because I think Brentford probably will get the 3 points, and I think he'll be involved. Cole Palmer away to Liverpool is always going to be hard, but he is the one player that can do something in big games, so I'm happy to take a risk with him in that one, even though I think Liverpool will probably edge it. He could still score. Adama Traore for Fulham at home against Aston Villa. I think Villa will probably win, but again, Traore could cause problems. I've seen him do it before quite a few times with his power and his pace. Semenyo at home against Arsenal. I don't really expect Bournemouth to do a lot in that game, but Semenyo, as I said in previous videos, I think he's very underrated. Okay, he's not been fully at it this season, but I think he's still a good shout for a cheaper option. I'm happy to roll the dice with him for this week. And then the 3 up top, I've got Haaland, Havertz and Welbeck. All 3 of these got away fixtures. Welbeck away to Newcastle for Brighton. But again, similar to Semenyo, I think he's very underrated in terms of cheaper options, Welbeck. And more often than not, he will get on the score sheet. So I think Brighton might edge that game against Newcastle, even though they're away. I think Brighton might get the 3 points in that. So I think Welbeck is a danger for any defence on his day. Havertz away to Bournemouth. He's in tremendous form. I know he's got a bit of a knock, but I expect him to play still. And Haaland away to Wolves. Obviously, I think City will win that game. Even if it's a tight one, I think it'll probably be a routine win for City. Haaland, I think most people will go with a captain's armband on him this week. He would have been my other option for captaincy, but I fancy that Brentford and Mbeumo captaincy against Manchester United a bit more than Haaland away to Wolves. So I'm going to roll the dice with it this week a little bit. I'm confident that Mbeumo will return. So that's how I'm looking. On the bench, I've got Henderson. Then I've got Van Heck as my first choice sub. Adingra as well for Brighton. I've got Konza away to Fulham, who is also a little bit of a doubt about with fit, like a bit of a knock he's got, but I think he'll probably play. I'm happy with my bench. I'm happy with my starting lineup overall. And hopefully another green arrow this week. If you enjoyed it, guys, have a great weekend. Enjoy the football, and I'll see you soon. In a bit.